When you amass a number of assets, you want to be able to protect those assets, and you want those assets to go to where it is you want. Blended families, that's one of the bigger ones, right? It's a bigger issue. So I have a couple who, the husband has two children from an earlier marriage, and then he remarried, and he and his wife have a daughter. And, his wife had built up some of her own wealth prior to meeting her husband. And interestingly enough, they have a great relationship. She has a great relationship with the husband's kids. But in all fairness, right, should she have her assets distributed equally between the husband's kids and her child? And the answer is it's up to you. But some
Right.
people just don't want that, right? So how are you going to get that done?
Yeah.
And if you don't figure it out and determine it, who's doing it? Your state. They're
This,
gonna
yeah.
figure it out. It's going to go to a judge in probate court. It's going to take about 9 months for them to figure it all out, and you don't know what's going to happen. So a revocable trust, is the kind of thing that helps dictate your wishes beyond the grave, right? So we call it post-mortem. It's a living, breathing document. It's an umbrella that encompasses everything you own and basically says, here's what we want to happen with this. We put a lot of rules in there for
Yeah.
beneficiaries. So it really is something that is for everyone. When we do retirement planning, we call it legacy income advisors. There's a reason. They tie in together, okay? So what do you mean? Well, when you're considering your retirement planning, people want to pass on as many of their assets as they possibly can to their heirs, to their beneficiaries, right? And yet they want to live. They want to
Yeah.
enjoy some of the money that they've saved over their lifetime. So, with an eye to the future, what decisions do we make now? There are even decisions that could be made where you pay taxes now so that your children don't have to pay it later. Maybe they're professionals and they're making $300,000-$400,000 a year. You're leaving them a tax bomb if you leave them an IRA or any kind of
Yeah.
qualified plan.
Right.
So there are those kinds of things, and that's all part of estate planning. And so they all tie together. Everything ties together.